Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today's Thursday, February 12th. Coming up on Cullman Today, a wanted man's arrest turns into a major fentanyl case in Cullman County. Plus, Good Hope reports a jump in tax revenue, plus updates on parks, wastewater work, and youth sports signups. And big changes are underway at Wallace State. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. A man from Arab has been charged with trafficking fentanyl in Cullman County. The Cullman County Sheriff's Office says 50-year-old Shelton Renae was arrested February 9th after deputies were in the area of County Road 1605 attempting to locate a wanted subject. Sheriff Matt Gentry said deputies encountered Renae and determined he had an active warrant for his arrest. During the arrest, deputies reportedly found a small bottle in Renae's pocket containing a suspicious liquid. With assistance from investigators, the sheriff's office says the substance was tested and determined to be fentanyl, weighing about 17 grams. Renae was taken to the Cullman County Detention Center. In addition to a failure to appear warrant tied to unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia, he was charged with trafficking illegal drugs. District Attorney Champ Crocker advised that a trafficking charge involving that amount of fentanyl carries a mandatory life sentence under Alabama law if convicted. The Good Hope City Council met Monday to review financial updates and ongoing city projects. The council reported tax revenue is up 25% compared to the same period last year, totaling about $25,000 in additional revenue. Officials attributed the growth to strong sales at several local businesses, including Love's Truck Stop, Van's Sporting Goods, and Jack's. Council members discussed a partial payment from the city's cash reserve to United Contractors while the city awaits reimbursement funds. They also reviewed changes to how interest is handled on government accounts, eliminating the need to transfer funds to maximize returns. Work at the wastewater treatment plant is nearing completion with only minor punch list items remaining. Park improvements are also underway, including field maintenance and pre-emergent treatments ahead of spring. Registration for youth baseball, softball, and t-ball is at 147 participants, with online sign-ups open through February 16th. The council also approved an ordinance to extend participation in the back-to-school sales tax holiday through October 2029. The next meeting is Monday, February 23rd at 6:30 p.m. at Good Hope City Hall. Wallace State Community College says it's in the middle of a major campus transformation driven by long-range planning, enrollment growth, and changing workforce demands, according to President Dr. Vicki Karlowicz. College leaders say many upgrades stem from a 10-year campus master plan created as multiple buildings dating back to the late 1960s neared the end of their useful life. One of the most visible projects is the STEM Gateway building now under construction. It's designed to centralize first-year courses like English, math, and chemistry, and add a digital learning center, tutoring and academic support, new culinary arts space, and a campus bistro. Additional construction includes an advanced automotive technology building aimed at electric vehicle training, and a new precision machining facility to fit modern equipment and growing enrollment. Wallace State also highlighted nearly $49 million in capital projects. Renovations to the Student Center and Wellness Center are in the planning phase after funding from the Alabama legislature. Recent completed upgrades include improvements at Tom Drake Coliseum and new turf for baseball and softball. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Wallace State softball is off and running. 2 run rule wins to open the season, and the Lions are already 2-0. Sports is next. The number 5 Wallace State Lions opened the 2026 season in dominant fashion Friday at the JUCO Showdown in Panama City Beach, picking up 2 run rule victories to start 2-0. In the opener, Wallace State blanked Patrick and Henry 11-0. Sidney Gurley got the scoring started with a solo home run, and the Lions broke it open with 8 runs in the next inning. Kaylin Jones had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Alyssa Hunt drove in 2, and Brooklyn Sertel added a 2-run homer. In the circle, Ava Smith earned the win, allowing 2 hits with 6 strikeouts. Game 2 was another blowout, a 14-1 win over Andrews College. Wallace State piled up 17 hits and 9 extra base hits with 8 doubles. Allie Tatum drove in 4 runs. Jones had 3 hits and stole 4 bases, and Gurley finished with 3 RBIs, including a 2-run homer. Three Wallace State pitchers combined for 9 strikeouts while allowing 1 run on 3 hits. As the tournament continued into Saturday, the Lions picked up another win over Daytona State College, but couldn't make it 4, losing 8-7 to Pearl River Community College. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, bull riding, bullfighting, and mutton busting. A Bull-O-Rama charges into the Cullman Ag Center this weekend, plus the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Riders and Fighters Bull-O-Rama is coming to the Cullman County Agriculture Trade Center this weekend, bringing 2 nights of action-packed, family-friendly entertainment. Organizers say you can expect top bull riding, bullfighting, and mutton busting as competitors take the arena for a classic show. Bull-O-Rama is set for Friday and Saturday, February 13th and 14th. Doors open at 6 p.m. with the event starting at 7. The event is presented at the Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center and is brought to you by the Cullman County Cattlemen's Association, Traditions Bank, and Alabama Farm Credit. Tickets are available now, and organizers encourage fans to grab seats early and come ready for a big weekend at the Ag Center. The Alabama Department of Human Resources says EBT card holders will be receiving new chip-enabled EBT cards in the mail. After a pilot program in December of 2025, DHR says the new cards have been mailed to all cardholders statewide and should arrive in the coming days. Cardholders will need to activate the new card when it arrives. During activation, EBT customer service will prompt users to enter their card number, date of birth, zip code, 3-digit security code, and expiration date. DHR says new cards must be activated within 180 days of issuance, and cardholders should destroy the old card after the new one is active. DHR says the new cards are automatically set to block out-of-state and online purchases. To buy out-of-state, out of Alabama, or online, cardholders must unlock the card through the Connect EBT app, the Connect EBT website, or by calling customer service at 1-800-997-8888. Looking for ways to celebrate Valentine's Day without breaking the bank? There are plenty of simple options right here in Cullman. Stay in with a game night using board games or cards you already have. Cook a special meal together or do a movie night at home. You can also grab coffee at a local cafe, take a romantic walk through downtown or one of our parks, explore a part of town you've never visited, or go for a drive with a good playlist. If you want to make something, try a small memory book with photos and notes. a framed photo collage, your partner's favorite dessert, or even embroidered pillowcases with a simple message. And if you want to go out without spending big, consider Cullman Bowling Alley, sharing a pizza at Lucy's on 3rd, a stop at Karma's Coffee House or Flavors Bakery, a movie, or a wine tasting at Bloom Winery. Meet Gambino, a domestic shorthair estimated to be about 3 years old and a cat whose presence quietly fills a room. He's the Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week. With what can be only described as personality plus, Gambino greets attention with soft purrs and gentle meows. He's the kind of cat who doesn't ask for much, just kindness, consistency, and a place to belong. His $100 adoption fee helps cover neutering, vaccinations, microchipping, and routine veterinary care. Visit the Cullman County Animal Shelter at 935 Convent Road Northeast. It's open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Contact the shelter at 256-734-5448 or Cullman Animal Shelter at co.cullman.al.us. If Gambino has already found his forever home by the time you call or visit, be sure to ask about his friends who are still waiting. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Grady Pope Jr., age 79, passed away on February 9th. The family conducted a small private ceremony in his honor. Vernon D. Brown, 68, of Cullman, passed away January 31st. No services are planned at this time. Renae Posey, age 55, of Athens, passed away on Tuesday, February 10th. The family will have a private memorial service at a later date and time. Reverend Donald Russell Strandlund passed away. A memorial service will be held at Grace Episcopal Church in Cullman on Thursday, February 19th at 11 a.m. Visitation will take place in the parish hall from 9:30 a.m. until 10:45. Interment will be in the columbarium. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today will be sunny with a high near 59 and a light northeast breeze around 5 miles an hour. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low around 38 and calm winds. Tomorrow looks mostly sunny with a high near 62 and light winds, and tomorrow night stays partly cloudy with a low around 40. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.